Now, our next guest is no stranger to Irish telly, having entertained us for the last 10 years on shows such as X Factor, I'm a Celeb, and of course, Dancing on Ice. Now he's starring in a brand new MTV series, Celebrity Bumps, Famous and Pregnant, along with his partner Sophie. He's not pregnant. His partner Sophie
is, or
was.
Should we say was, because he was due to come on our show last week but had to cancel when his little bundle of joy arrived that very morning. Singer and reality star Jake Quickenden joins us on the line, but first let's take a sneak peek of his brand new show.
If you put a ring on a bit of string and hold it over the bump, depending on which way it swings, means it's a boy or a girl.
You love an old wives' tale, don't you?
I do.
Should we see if it's a boy or a girl? Right, Fred. So we hold it over. Then if it spins in a circle, it's a girl. Oh, no. If it goes back to front, it's a boy, OK? Oh, my God, it actually is starting. I'm not even doing that.
Ooh,
it's a girl.
Oh, it's a circle.
It's a girl.
No! Is that you?
No, I'm not doing anything.
No.
Now it's turning into a boy.
And since that footage was taken, 3 have become 4. Good morning to you, Jake, and huge congratulations to you. A girl became a boy because baby Leo arrived last week.
Yes, yeah, arrived last Friday morning at 3 o'clock in the morning, so I don't think I've slept since then, but I'm doing all right.
Oh, well, we're absolutely delighted for you. You know, we do a live show here, and so sometimes people have to cancel for a variety of reasons, but you definitely win for the most exciting reason, getting a call in the middle of the night to say, actually, Sophie's got into labour. So how was the whole experience for you? Because obviously there's so many restrictions at the moment due to COVID. How was it in the maternity hospital?
Yeah, so Soph had to go in early because she was induced, but I couldn't go in until her waters were broken. So I went in midnight on the Thursday, and she gave birth at 3 o'clock in the morning on the Friday, and she's hoovering at the minute. So...
She's hoovering.
Is she actually hoovering, Jake? Is she actually hoovering?
She's got the...
I love it.
She's got the baby in one arm
and the Hoover in the other.
I literally said to her 2 minutes ago, I'm just about to go on a call, babe, so try not to make any noise. She's there like that.
Great woman.
Super woman.
Yeah, exactly.
She's had a baby 7 days ago and she's hoovering.
Oh, honestly, watching Soph give birth and just in labour and just how she's handled everything, I didn't think I could love her anymore. And she is Wonder Woman. Honestly, she's Wonder Woman. Like, I'm moaning about being tired and all that, and she's there doing the feeds, and I'm trying to help her, but she's a warrior. Honestly, it's amazing to watch.
So that's what this show is all about, the build-up to this. And then, obviously, have they been there this week with all the bringing Leo home and how you're coping with it?
So we stopped filming about a week before the birth, and then they're going to be coming back to film in a few days, actually. So they've given us a week to settle in with Leo, which is nice. And we've just been in a little baby bubble at the minute. We've got Freddie, and it's just been incredible. Honestly, I've done quite a bit of stupid things in my life, and this is definitely not one of them. It's the best thing I've ever done in my life. And I just feel like a new man, honestly, a new man with a baby. It's incredible.
You can see your smile is infectious here. We're grinning away in studio beside you. How's Freddie dealing with being a big brother, by the way?
He loves it. He's very happy that he had a brother. He did not want a sister.
Right.
He did say if it was a sister, he was going to flush her down the toilet, which is not a great thing to say. Yeah. So he was very happy that he got his little brother. And you know what, Freddie's such a lovely, loving little lad, and he's taken to being a big brother so well. So, yeah, he's incredible to watch as well.
Just thinking back to your reality TV career, and then this time round, the MTV series, it's so much more personal than what you would have gone into before, because you've always gone on location before as opposed to inviting somebody into your home. Did you find it easy to break down those boundaries in a sense? Were you happy enough to share your life?
You know what? I think if anyone follows me on Instagram, I share everything on my Instagram anyway. So even sitting on the toilet, that's on there. So I'm not exactly shy. So it was quite easy. It was more kind of getting Soph and Freddie used to the cameras being there and making sure they feel comfortable, really. Because like I say, I've done this kind of work now for about 10 years. So I do like it, and I like putting myself out there and being out of my comfort zone. But it was kind of important to make sure Fred and Sophie felt comfortable having the cameras shoved in your face, and they both did amazing, and they really enjoyed it actually, kind of seeing my side of work as well.
Yeah, and you've had great success in the shows you've done, as we said, X Factor, I'm a Celeb, of course, winning Dancing on Ice. And are you watching it at the moment, and the sheer chaos of the show at the moment with people, you don't know who's in it from week to week?
I think Torval and Dean are going to win it. They're going to be the only ones standing.
They'll be the only ones left.
They're the only ones left. No, I do watch it. Obviously, I'm a huge fan of the show, and it was amazing to take part, and it was so good. They've really battled on through COVID, and obviously it's been hard with all the restrictions and the filming, people getting injured. But I'm glad they're keeping going. Like, it's such a fun, like, family show to watch. I hope it manages to get all the way to the end without everybody getting cut, to be honest.
Yeah, well,
but it is a great show, yeah.
This week's semi-final, so I think we should make it to a final with somebody in it.
We'll see. We'll see.
We were admiring your hair during the break, Jake, and you've dyed it a bright pink, but with good reason, because you're supporting cancer research. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so I lost my little brother to osteosarcoma. And I feel like sarcoma as a cancer isn't kind of well known. So I did this. I raised about £4,000 to shave my head and dye it pink. So that was amazing, and it kind of trying to get people raising money, because obviously COVID shut everything down, and these small charities have really been struggling. So I just wanted to do my bit and try and use the platform that I've got to try and raise a bit of money. So they've actually made me an ambassador now, which is amazing.
That's incredible.
Just means I can kind of, use my following to do something good rather than just trying to get reality shows.
Devastating to lose your brother at such a young age. Oliver was just 19, and you'd lost your dad as well to cancer. An extraordinary, a very sad period in your life, I'd imagine.
Yeah, it was tough. But the thing about life is that everybody goes through loss, and you've got to dust yourself down and keep going. And honestly, like I said the other day to Soph, I found it really hard to be 100% happy a lot of the time, because the loss of my dad and brother's always on my mind. But since Leo's come into my life, like, I feel this new love and this new happiness. And honestly, it's really upsetting that my dad and brother will never get to meet Leo, but also he gives me a reason to keep going and a reason to continue to be happy and continue to put myself out there. And I'm nearly crying, but that is because I'm so tired. So I just want to say that.
That's understandable. I mean, and you said that the TV crew are back next week. So how many more weeks or how many more months are we going? Does the series continue?
There's 8 more episodes, so there's a couple more months. There's a couple more months. There's a few more days filming for us. We've done a lot of the filming beforehand, because most of the filming was up to not having a baby. And now we've got little Leo here. They want to throw some more filming in so everyone can meet him. So yeah, it's good fun, and for me as well, it's nice to be working. A lot of people are out of work and stuff like that, so I feel very lucky and very thankful for the fact that I'm able to do anything. And obviously MTV have been great. It's all very safe, and there's constant COVID tests and stuff like that. But it is just nice to be able to do a bit of filming.
Jake,
there must be some of your mates, Jake, that haven't worked maybe since last March or haven't been able to get gigs that you would know of.
Yeah, well, this is the thing with the theatres shutting down. Like, a lot of my work is on stage, and I just think it's tragic with how the theatres have been shut down and they haven't been able to open. Hopefully they'll get open pretty soon. And a lot of my friends that work in that industry have been out of work. If it weren't for MTV, I would have been out of work as well and not been able to do stage shows. And I've got a panto booked in for this Christmas, so I just hope that all the theatres are back up and running and we can just get back to doing shows and making people smile, because that's what theatre's all about, and that's what live shows are all about.
Indeed, it is.
People smile.
Just, Jake, looking ahead to the future before we let you go, can we imagine a Daddy Diaries on the way? Is that something you'd like to do?
Yeah, you know what? I'd love that. I feel like there's a lot of mummy diaries. You've got Sam and Billy and Fern, and they all do it. I would love to show men that it's okay to not know what you're doing, because I am really learning on the job here, and it's the best part about it. You're making little mistakes and you're learning on the job, and it's fine to do that. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's no manual to how to be a dad. So I'd love to do something like that, but yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. Well, Jake, thank you so much for joining us this morning, and go and try and get some sleep.
But finish the hoovering first, please.
Oh, yeah,
Take over
finish
the
the
hoovering.
hoovering first.
I'll do that as well, don't worry.
Lovely chatting to you,
care.
Jake.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. See you later.
Bye-bye.
And a reminder that Celebrity Bumps Famous and Pregnant airs each Wednesday at 8 p.m. on MTV.
Up next, we're at the catwalk. Fashion is up after the break.